I initially had to talk about sex with my children when they all reached about 7th grade. For my daughters versus my son, it was a little different. With my daughters, I initiated the conversation because they, of course, are blooming, or were, one was blooming, one is blooming into a young, voluptuous woman. And I just wanted to approach the conversation about what would happen as they tend to mature. With my son, it was a little bit more direct, a little bit more blunt because, of course, he's a male. The expectation for me with him was a little different.
I only have one daughter, she's 12 years old. So we start talking to her since she was a baby, like when she could understand, like when she was growing up, then we will give her pieces of information depending on what she see or what she wants to know.
Well, initially, with my son Joe, I didn't have the talk about sex. I didn't talk at all. I used my own experience and I basically yelled everything. We didn't communicate. I just expected him to do what I said, period, because I knew.
I initially had to talk about sex with my daughter when she was 13, she's 17 now, and I used that age as a rites of passage or a marker in her life as a platform to engage in the talk so it wouldn't be awkward for her or my son.
I have a 12-year-old son, and when I first initially started the talk is when he came home telling me something that he learned about in health class.
Well, I have different age group children, so it wasn't a certain situation or anything like that. Only when the need arose, that's when I had to talk.
Right now, I got like grandkids and they're, coming to like 12, 11 to 12, and I hear them talking about things, overhear them, so I figure it's time, to say something to them and, see what they know.